Hello everybody, my name is Merc and we're back playing Blueprints Day 4. Last recording, it was Day 2 and 3. They went pretty quickly in my estimation, took about 30 minutes a piece. I'm not quite sure if that's gonna be the case or not for the rest of these days. I have not played today. This is the next day since it launched. And I'm playing for the first time in the evening. I have seen a lot of chatter among the Discord group chats. And apparently there's still a lot. I didn't get spoiled anything. There's just a lot in this game. And one thing that seems that I've sussed out is I'm the only person I know who has got a red letter, a red envelope. And that was from the boudoir. I had to take a second to say the French word en français. All right, let's continue left. I'm gonna try to be a little more diligent about taking notes when I see like notes. Does that make sense? Okay, we have a lot of doors to start. This is my logic. We have a lot of doors to start. Let's take the storeroom, because we don't have any of these. We need a money, a key, and a gem. That gives us a lot of opportunity going forward. Not so much the money, but the gem. The heck is this? Did not notice this last time. Little a Twitter bird with a swim cap and old school swim gear. Swimsuit? I don't know why I'm questioning myself. It's because it's a let's play. That's what I do. All right. Don't have the gems for the passageway. Bedroom's not terrible. The hallway is doors. Let's do a hallway. It gives us one more door to work with. The reminder that doors in the West Wing tend to be locked. I guess we take the billiard room here, because I don't really want this to be a dead end. It doesn't have, like, it can be a dead end. It doesn't have to be the billiard room, I guess is what I was trying to say there. Dare I try this puzzle again? Okay, you click 15. 5 and 3, you add those up, that's 8. 12 and 13, you minus those, that's 1. 20 and 7. Do you maybe add them up and then multiply them by each other? So let's try that. So 20 and 7 is 27. And then you multiply the digits by each other, so it would be 2 times 7, in which case it is 14. These are the new rules I'm going with. It did not work. I don't really want to start this episode by mucking around with this, but I would love to get this. The one thing that I did ask is, I was like, surely there'd be another note that'll explain how this thing works. And my buddy said that he has not seen anything, and he's played a bit more than me, a couple more days than me. So the only hint we have is that it does not involve the rules of darts, which I do not really know anyway, off the top of my head. I relearn them every time I go drinking and throw darts. So that's basically how that works. And then the only other hint we have is plus, minus, times, and every single time I see that, plus, minus, times, division, or plus, minus, multiplication, division, I guess. I mean, if we're gonna get real technical with it, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. All right, why am I thinking so hard about this? It's been a long day. It's been a weird day. I woke up from a nap. Now we're here. 20 times 7. Okay. It's 140. What does that mean? That's not a number I can click here. Do we add the digits together? I feel like I've already tried that too many times. In which case it would be 5. Like, thankfully, when I have these dumb theories, once we know the pattern, we can kind of just, like, click through it. I don't know how 140 would be broken down easier, other than, I guess, saying 14. Which, clearly was not it. Right. I'm once again giving up on the dartboard for the moment. If we are running out of steps, maybe we'll come back here. Also, these are not colored properly, but I guess they don't really care about that detail. This gives me a diamond. I think we just take the den here. That seems right. The den seems like a very good card. And I have to wonder, there's got to be something here, right? This looks like a keyhole. Is that the current time? No, it is close though. Made me look. That's how close it is. Interesting. All the other clocks, they are all at that time. Oh, I got a sneeze coming, I think. I'm sorry. Sorry for sneezing in your ear. At least I warned you. I don't have the reflex to reach for the mute. And I don't really like my mic mute because okay, we take the courtyard here. Just to give us access with the doors. My mic mute makes a click. It's not good for games like Repo where you gotta be quiet. I don't really want to lose my 1 money, but if we are gonna lose our 1 money, this would be a place to lose it, right? If it's the West Wing Hall, I'm worried it's gonna be locked. But I suppose it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if we want to be filling out the corners like this. So this is the hint that the West Wing tends to be locked. For the late Lady Clara Epson. I'm gonna screenshot this just because one thing that it seems is I'm not taking as many notes as other people. It feels like that anyway. Okay, these are all pretty good rooms. I kind of just want to take the guest bedroom because it's in a corner. And we'll get our steps back. Because, like, I'm under the assumption that we're not going to see these cards again. So if I take the pantry now, I might see the guest bedroom again in the future. And this seems like a perfect spot for a guest bedroom. Right near the courtyard and a billiard room, you know? So we'll take it. And also it gives me the steps. The steps that I desire. And we also got a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. I don't know what it is, but the word floor plan. Something about it. I had a thrilling time on my hunt with Lord Evanson. Okay, this is the hint about the billiard room. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation.
Alright, well, that doesn't tell me anything.
Good talk. I guess we continue onwards and upwards. Northern. Garage I've never seen before. Three keys is crazy. We don't necessarily need... The chapel is nice, but we might be coming back if we go up there, and I don't really... Red rooms are bad, right? You don't want to go to the chapel. No one wants to go to the chapel. Nook is good, of course. I'm not against putting a Nook here, but there's plenty of Nook opportunities elsewhere, you know? Garage is new. We gotta do it. It's just a gem. We'll get another gem back, surely. I feel like spending early gemage for new rooms in particular seems like maybe a thing to do. Hey, yo, give me those keys, though. And trading 1 gem for 3 keys. I almost said it again. 3 keys. We got the same little keyhole there. I hope that it's not important. Oh, no. Did we see a note about written notes? There's a I think, I don't know where this is. I wish I gave myself more context. It says blue memos equals true and red memos equals lies. It might be the security room. Mrs. Babbage, red memo. Is my understanding. This is a red memo, right? One sec. Okay, let me read this, or try to, since it's in handwriting. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. I don't know what kind of voice that was. I guess it was Mrs. Babbage. I don't know what to tell you about that one. It was like a lord, a lady, a duke, a duchess. I can't think of another title. A count, a countess. Do I want to go in this room? I feel like I already did. So we're going in the room. And then we're leaving the room. The drawing room. If the drawing room is facing the other way, I'd be more intrigued by it. We can't spend the gem because we don't have a gem. Corridor is good. So good that I think we take the spare room here. Because it's basically the corridor, except the corridor is always unlocked. Which is more valuable later, when keys are more likely to be required. And here we go. And I don't mind spending a key right now, because we have so many. Okay, unfortunately, this is now a dead end. After all of this, because we cannot afford security or passageway, this is what happens when you spend your gems. So, breaker box it is. My friend did just ask, do I know what the breaker box does? And I said no, and then I said I'm gonna go record a video now. Keycard entry system. Oh, you can turn that off. Wait, what? VAC indicators. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So we gotta, you know what? I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. We mess with stuff in security, I didn't realize there's a keycard entry system that I could turn on and off, though. Wait, you can turn off the gymnasium? Wait, what? Turn on the garage? What does that do? We do have a lot of footsteps. Let's go back to the garage, perhaps. And then let's turn off the dark room, too. Why not? And we also have cabinet here, I think that is. Let's see what that accomplished. We have to go back anyway. Through the courtyard, we do have a little spot where we can dig if we were to get a shovel. We are at the garage. Oh, wait, what does this do? Yo? Just making sure that's it. What does this accomplish? Ladder to nowhere. The west path. Oh, so the garage maybe can only be on the west side. Okay. I guess let's go over here first because it looks like this is a dead end. Okay. Is this an elbow? A little like sewer stream. What's over there? So I think we did see this door earlier. Very interesting. That it's like it randomly generated the garage into the house there. So what does this accomplish? Westgate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Like, I understand that much. Okay, so it's leading to like whatever that mine is what that picture showed. Because the garage isn't always going to be there, and it's definitely not going to be open, right? So, hey, at least day 4, we're getting like actual permanent progress. That seems pretty good. Instead of just some like learned experience. I don't know why I was like seeking to drink from the bird bath. Oh, select a room to draft. Special floor plans now cost feats instead of gems? That's kind of crazy. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of 3 red rooms drafted. Or items for trade, which is also intriguing. We have 1 item. I don't know if we necessarily want to trade it. I kind of want to take Hovel, but I know immediately that we're just going to run out of feats real fast. I feel like Shelter's low-key pretty goated. I'm very intrigued by Hovel, is what I'll say. Especially because we have no gems, so like I'm so tempted by this. But the Shelter also intrigues the heck out of me because we also turned off, or we turned off the lights, I guess, to the dark room and the gymnasium, which are both the red rooms, which means we might want to draft them now. Even though they're bad. One really good benefit, actually, of the garage being there is we left the house, which means we can enter through the front door because it was a dead end that we created on the west side there. So we didn't waste a lot of feet getting here. This Hovel is basically implying that you're gonna need to draft more bedrooms in the future. And this is saying you have to draft more red rooms. This is both tricky because they're both gonna have interesting stuff too. So really, it doesn't matter. I just have to pick one. Okay, we have no gems. That's the logic. I'm sorry for making it take so long. I'm a thinky boy. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane? Your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your service as groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. Decision has been made. After careful consideration, is based upon your repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly upon the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the state are returned to the toolshed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, house manager. I don't think they're... Okay, I'll just save this whole letter, I guess. The only real information there is like Anne being Babbage, Mrs. Babbage's first name, perhaps. Or probably, I guess. That's kind of crazy that I just like interacted with the tiniest little thing and that's a cutscene. It's one little complaint about this game is it's hard to tell what you can actually interact with. You have to mouse over everything. Okay, I lit one of the 4 flames. It's lit, fam. This turned into Dark Souls 3. We're in the swamp. Can I take a bear trap? Well, doesn't even have any shovel. Guess that's that for that. Interesting though. I guess we can go here at the start of every run now though. That's actually kind of huge now I think about it. Especially if it's going to be an interesting implication. Let's just go right away. Go right away. Okay, so this is finally the time we need the nursery here. Because we need as many feats as possible. We do not need gems anymore. We have the Christmas duck from Gone Home, who is very large. I believe that is the reference to that. I didn't actually, like, look into it. But it looks so familiar. And I believe that duck has been in other games as well. So it's not like it's a new thing. Oh, right. The gem in here, and then the Red Prince book. Wait a minute. Okay, I just had, like, weird implication thoughts because... There's 2 cribs. Does that mean there were twins? And I guess there were him and his brother. His great uncle and his brother. Who name escapes me. I guess I should be writing down names and making like a family tree. For some reason, like when I was thinking of writing things down, I'm like thinking of gameplay implications, I suppose. When I should be also be thinking about the lore, because there's probably a little bit of them both mattering. Also, I wonder, are these busts people? I did take a screenshot of the workers, which I am now opening up. So this guy looks like the driver. Oh, I'm pointing to it like you guys can see it. I can pull up this photo if I really want to, but it's unnecessary. I'm not going to examine it too much longer. But it is a photo of the house staff. I'm sure I'll show you again in future. Okay, we need doors because this is our last door opportunity. Okay, security equals doors. It's a beautiful room right there, security. Oh, is this, of course. And also, another thing that I don't think I really said anything aloud about. Actually, I want to see this keycard system again. So, does it get reset every run? Is what it seems like. Then if I try to log in, I'll need the password. But yes, in the breaker room, there's also like a 4-digit or like 6-digit, 6 lights. You know what? This is what it's telling me. The blue memos equal true, red memos equals false apply to the notes, the cards themselves. So I wonder if I've seen any red cards. I think I have. This one here, the commissary will be closed. That's written on a red card. That is the only example of one so far, though. Okay, well, at least it gives us a better example. You know what? I'm even gonna screenshot this a little, so... Just a little. Look at this chunky keyboard. That's fun. So these are the memos. We don't know the terminal password, even though it looks like SW and ends in ING. So this is a true memo and this is a false memo. Upon further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required, so obviously has been locked and access levers are required. Doesn't really tell us anything. I don't know if there is a meta between... I was gonna say filling out the map or just going north. Unfortunately, we have no choice either way right now. Because we have no money, we have to take pantry. I mean, we'll have to, but we should, I feel like. We are cutting off the corner, but no matter what room we take here, we have to cut off the corner. This little corner down here in the bottom right. It's fine. I don't know if that makes or breaks us. This is the note saying doing the shopping list. 5 apples, bananas, and oranges. The veranda. Interesting. We could do the parlor as well. And of course the chapel, which I'm not really too intrigued by. We don't need a door to the left. And I'm intrigued by greater chance of finding items in green rooms. We are going to be fastly running out of steps, though. So hopefully we can find some bedrooms. And maybe even a sleep mask, dare I say. Nice little area. It seems like the outside, obviously, is not so randomly generated. Oh, a little chest here. We definitely have a surplus of keys, so we should open this. Is that 2 more keys? Set of car keys. But the only car left on the estate should be in the garage. We're running out of steps, though. Okay, well, at least... Oh my god. We can save a few steps by going out the entrance hall, which is very funny. If you draft the next room, does it cost you your steps right away? We're gonna find out, I guess. This is tough because we're running out of feet. Okay, we take this drawing room, which costs us our feet right away. It doesn't cost our feet unless we step inside. We're not stepping inside. We're turning around. That was a very greedy play. Okay, I acknowledge that. We are leaving the house, which means we need to go to this hallway. Oh, I'm kind of like very excited about finding a set of car keys. It's almost like you told me that you are giving me a car. You gave me a set of car keys in real life. You're like, all right, go look for it. I'm like, oh shit. Running into the parking lot. What does this do? Okay, so that costs us a foot getting in here. Okay, so you cannot drive, but we do got a note here. Okay. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. It's a little redundant. I'll screenshot that even though it doesn't seem that important. I might have to sort through these screenshots later. All right, something in the trunk. Floor plan upgrade disc. Insert one into one of the estate terminals and permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. One of them. And then he's also like running Moonshine 2 or something. Is that what's going on here? A terminal. Like in security? We do want to go back to security. Are we done here? We have to make sure we're done here. I think we did accomplish some things, unquestionably, in this moment. These little boxes, man. There's probably like a gem in here. All right, we leave once more. I don't know what it is about this game, but this is the second time that I'm recording an episode and I feel my nose getting stuffy in the middle of it. Like, am I allergic to the blueprints? It might just be allergy season coming up. All right. We are in single digit feats, which is scary. This time we definitely take this bedroom, which nursery will boon us. We get 5 extra steps. Still have 2 keys, so we have to be on the lookout. This might be the commissary time. Even though it costs us steps. We definitely cannot take the corridor. I mean, we could just take the Nook. I feel like 5, if we had 6, I would jump on the commissary, no question. But 5 gold is not enough for me to be too intrigued. We don't need to buy gems, which is what the cheapest object is. To my understanding, the few times we've seen the commissary. Man, I would love a Nook like this. Nooks are underrated, perhaps. Perhaps not. So you see what I'm seeing, of course. We've already chosen the chapel and lavatory, which are red rooms. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. This is cool. It's just like a little room with a bookshelf. But wait, you pull the secret book. What are these books? The Halls of Holly, Green Thumb, Key to the Bedroom, Red Rover, Gold Sink. It's another room we've never seen before. So, courtyard we've seen. Requires 3 steps. Aquarium, same, we've also... Basically the same room, as far as I'm concerned. Cloister is straight up an upgrade, because this left door actually doesn't do anything for us for these 2 rooms here. For these 3 rooms here, I suppose. Let's cloister it up. Oh, this is a nice... environs. Can't get over there, but we can theoretically dig if we had a shovel. Also, we have our re-roll. Also, we have an outer room now. It's a permanent addition. The Westgate Path. That's sick. Progress, folks. We gotta figure out how to use this upgrade disc, though. Insert to one of the estate terminals. Because I'm scared, we're gonna go this way, I think. Because I kind of want to go go to security. We can't do the walk-in closet. Our run's about to end, so we don't really need these items right now. And therefore, we also don't necessarily need this money. As much as I am loath to give it to the chapel. Let's continue this way. Oh man, bunk room would be huge right now. Maybe we can find it later though. I think we take pool here. We're making tough choices now, like really tough choices. We're gonna see what this room is. I was really hoping for a bedroom of sorts. Ah! We can't even make it back to security. And we can't see the item unless we step inside the closet, right? Oh my god. This is the toughest choice we've had to make so far. The hovel was very good for us, because this might have been one of our biggest mansions yet. But as suspected, not getting the bedrooms we needed really hurt. Okay, here's my logic. We're not taking closet, of course. We already went over these items. Unless there's running shoes give us like 10 feet, 10 steps or something. And I think they might. That could save us, sure. But it's a dead end anyway. I don't know if that's what we want to do. Corridor, sure. It's good. Parlor is the game gives you gems. Not what we need. With my own logic there, I'm tempted by the closet. If we go in there, we'll have 2. We'll leave, we'll have 1. So we can't even go in. No matter what room we choose, we can't go in. I'm trying to like sneak the item. I don't want to step inside. Do you think they'll let me do this? I don't think they will. I wish I could crouch. You get technically you're a bit closer if you grab from over here. Yeah, now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. I don't want to see that number in the top left go down. I'm so scared. I'm at the bounds. Okay, it is just what appears to be a key and the metal detector, which of course are not bad things, but we don't need them right now. With 3 steps left, we go into the drawing room. We open up this door. We see a bedroom. Can't help but notice none of these are the bedroom. Boudoir does nothing for us, I don't think, because we've already accomplished the safe. You know, I'm curious. Again, the parlor does nothing for us. I'm not going to enter any of these rooms. I'm also curious what the dark room does, because we've not actually seen it yet. I'm going to open up the boudoir. I want to see if the safe is open. Wait, that is a bedroom? It is purple. I was also unsure about that. Okay, so we have foots again. So we can actually enter this room. Because I can't help but notice the safe is closed again. So I'm just wondering, is it the same code? It is. You might argue this is a waste of footsteps, but it's fine. It does give you a gem. So this is letter number 4. Oops. Okay. I still really want to go back to security. I'm not gonna lie. Because we're gonna lose our inventory. Estate terminal. And I don't know where an estate terminal would be otherwise. Like, the run's not dead yet. But it's damn near close. And right now, the question is, do we try to extend the run to get any more juice that we can squeeze? Because, like, I'm thinking, like, what are we looking for? And the answer would be another bedroom. But the only other bedroom we've seen would be, like, the bunk room, which is a dead end, but that'd give us 10 steps. But if it was any other bedroom, it would be 5 steps. Also, we have a reroll. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, so because we have the reroll, I'm making the executive decision. Now we're going over here. We're going back into the chapel. We are opening this door. We don't see a closet. What happened to the reroll? Do I not understand how rerolls work? Wait. Oh, we're only rank 5. We're so close, man. We're so close to making something happen here. Okay. Screw the upgrade. We're still early. We don't need the upgrade. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. 2 foots left. Oh man, this isn't even gonna work the way I want it to, because I'm like, if we can get to rank 8 and then come back to the dining room, it'll feed us, and I think that gives us more feet. And that, folks, is the end of it, I think. The corridor that I've been saving this whole time. What is at the end of it? What is at this unlocked door? Tomorrow, you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Why is it all smeared? That's so funny. That's weird. The sauna. Office. Opportunity to earn and spread money. We've seen this room before once. I don't think we've ever clicked it, though. We're taking the sauna. And I'm hoping it allows us inside, and it does. And this is the end of our day. Hey, sauna rank 8. We actually did make it to rank 8 and would have got the food if we had a few more steps. Man. If only we had like running shoes or something. We were so close. Mount Holly Prosaic Inn with 5 bedrooms. I was gonna say, does the hovel count as a bedroom? And it does. Did that actually give us steps because of the nursery? Oh no, I think we got the nursery when we came back the first time. Or after the hovel. No, that's not true. Wow, that was... I am very intrigued by this game. Nothing crazy is happening yet. But it's like... just enough. It's drip feeding me with more stuff that I have to know more of. The fact that we have solved the... well... part of the utility closet and garage puzzles. I feel like the garage might be like a solved piece for us at the moment. We've opened up the door, and we also opened up the car itself. What more could you ask for in that regard? We discovered a few new rooms: secret passage, cloister, sauna, veranda being a new one as well, and the hovel, of course. Yeah, this is a good time. I hope you enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna take a quick break because I feel like this game breaks my brain. So I need to just think about things. Maybe I'll go meditate. That might be the play, to be honest. And then I'll come back and play some more, because I'm having a great time. And hopefully you are too. If you are, click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, folks. Bye.